Hello everybody, another chess stream. Make sure things are working, that looks good. Cool. So the plan today is we could start with a few puzzles and then play some games. I'm getting into a slightly bad habit of having a few drinks and then playing chess, and it doesn't go very well normally. Yeah, so my rating at the moment in Rapid has gone down to 1232. It was at 1220 or so after last night, but I managed to win a game earlier. So, yeah, try and climb back up, I guess, is the plan. But let's start with some puzzles. So I'm currently 2748 in puzzles. Seem to be hovering around this level right now. I'm getting slightly worried that I'm sort of I've plateaued and kind of just sort of drifting along at the same level now. I mean, maybe that's just the case. Maybe I'm never going to improve, you know, but I'm trying. Hopefully I'll see some progress. I have been studying openings a bit more as well, like the London system. Watched a few videos on that. Got some ideas for improving some of the moves that I play in the opening. But yeah, I need to look more into the Dutch as well. Like I played a game with the Dutch last night and it just went completely wrong. Like I wasn't prepared really for what my opponent was doing. I didn't know quite how to handle it. And I've sort of said that the Dutch is what I'm going to play now against d4. So I need to get more into that as well. Anyway, what's going on in this puzzle? So, looks like we're down a piece. It's a very strange position. So we're down a piece, but the white king's kind of in the center of the board here. So all of these squares are covered, and this one. The knight is currently protected by the rook, but we're sort of looking at this check here, but that would allow the king to take the knight. We also have this check, and that forces the king here. And then our rook's hanging. However, we then have this, which I believe the only move is this, and then this. Which looks like mate, so I'm going to go for that. Huh, what have I missed? Oh, that's not a good start. What have I missed there? I swear that was mate. Oh, the knight's hanging. Yeah, okay. So that doesn't work. I guess we should look into this. Allow this, and then maybe then pawn forward. Is that an idea? Ah, right, okay. So just miscalculated there. A little bit annoying, but what can you do? So we just lost a piece. So we're down a piece. We have this or this. So if we play this and the king goes here, that's mate. However, in fact, the rook can take the knight here. No, it can't. It's pinned. So here, the king has to go here. Pin with the rook as well. And then we have this. But then, okay, I think the rook has to block because, yeah, I think this is leading to mate. If we do this first, rook blocks. How is this different? Isn't this just the same sort of idea? So there has to be a difference here in the order. Like they can't lead to the same outcome. So I'm missing something. Oh, if we do this, the bishop can actually block. And then this here, that's still leading to mate, isn't it? So here, rook blocks. Check. The king can actually come here. So maybe knight first. Okay, so I think this works. And we just take. Okay. So we've got one under our belt. That's good. So material's sort of equal. We're down a couple of pawns. However, the bishop is hanging. Black bishop. Our king's a little bit weak. But can we not just potentially take this? And then threaten the rook? This rook's a bit out of the game, slight problem. But potentially we can try and force a queen trade somehow. The question is, pawn takes or queen takes, I guess. Those are the two candidate moves I'm seeing right now. I guess this is also a move. Check. Force the king here. But then our bishop's kind of pinned to the queen. It seems kind of dangerous for us. And there's not an immediate follow-up to that. So pawn takes, hits the rook. You know, I guess the rook can go here. Then we're probably looking at queen here. Offer the trade. I guess they could take this pawn if they want, but I don't know. This feels better. Queen here, but so what's the difference if we take with the queen? You know, let's say. Now we need to be a bit careful also. Is this an idea? Take. Like, do they potentially have perpetual check? If we ever come this way, this rook potentially gets involved as well. I don't know, I feel like we're sort of getting away. But again, it's one of those puzzles where there's got to be a difference here. Like, why does this make a difference? In fact, we can just block with the queen. We can then come in. Well, they then sort of have to save the queen, because if they trade queens, it's game over. So they have a check here. Potentially we block again. And they do have a check here as well. But I'm not really seeing why this is different. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something here. Like maybe this just doesn't work. Maybe that's not the idea at all. Maybe the king just escapes. So maybe there's something else. I'm not seeing any other good candidate moves. What about pawn here? So I think the bishop probably has to come this way. I'm not sure where the best square is. I'm leaning towards just leaving the queen here, because you know, if the bishop did come here, for example, it's covered by the queen. The queen is also covering this checking square, potentially, in some situations. And yeah, this rook has to make a decision. So after this, Yeah, I'm going to go for this. Don't want to take too long on this one. Okay. So, okay, that's not the move. That's not the move. So I've missed some other idea. That's kind of surprising. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm looking at wild things now like this. But I don't see how that works. If king takes, this rook comes in, king goes back. Not really achieved anything, just sacrificed a rook for no reason. This cannot be right. Oh, it is. Oh, of course. That's just checkmate. Wow, very surprised I didn't see that. Sort of dismissed that move quite early on, just thinking it didn't work. Should have looked at it more. So we're rapidly dropping down towards 2700 now. Not a good start. I guess I should learn from that one that it's tricky though. Like there was no concrete. It wasn't really concrete, that one, the solution I was looking at. And when that's the case, you know, you should consider other things. But sometimes the puzzles are like that. Like there's some puzzles I've done recently where I got them right and it wasn't clear. And I even looked at the analysis and you know, you end up a pawn or something with a slightly better position and it's +3 or something. So you're always sort of doubting yourself that you've missed a checkmate or something. Right, so, I mean, surely we only have one move here. And then, okay, that's a good move. So, we're either trading, which doesn't look good, or there's got to be something else here. I guess I could play this move, threatening to come in here, but does that really do anything? Or we can counterattack the bishop. They can counterattack the knight. quite seen this one. Not sure. Like this. King can come here. Although then we win the rook. Okay. But what's the threat? You know, like takes. It's just even. So it has to be. You know, what if white does this? The alternative is attack the bishop, and then they attack the knight. Don't see how that's any better. I feel like I'm just missing something very obvious here. Like, it's not that complicated a position. Like, what is wrong with me today? But I know what's wrong with me today. It's caused by last night, let's say. But I don't know. This just doesn't look that complicated. Like, why can't I figure this out? I mean, I can potentially win a pawn. So in this variation, here, I take the bishop, take the knight, I return the rook here, threatening mate. Well, I guess the king can just come this way. Yeah, so I don't win a pawn. I feel like I have to move the rook. Yeah, nothing else makes sense here. Like, there's no other knight move that does anything useful. This is actually kind of risky. Well, it just drops the rook to start with. But yeah, so the only knight move that doesn't immediately lose is this. And we're just trading. And then I'm not seeing anything useful from there. Like, if we could win a pawn, maybe it's okay. Can we force the win of a pawn somehow? Like, it's going to take 3 knight moves to attack either of these pawns. You know, and by that time the king can get here. This bishop can also start harassing my pawns as well. So I guess we could potentially push this, push this. You know, is that the idea? Like, I think the king's just fast enough. So this, and then this. Not seeing how that works at all. I mean, our knight can't be taken because of back rank, so we have one more move. But what? Not really seeing anything that's useful. And if we take the bishop, then it's just a trade, and then there's nothing. This isn't really a threat, I don't think. It's just another trade. Now the rook has to move. Again, here. Then what? So I guess I'm leaning towards taking the rook, trading, and then somehow pushing new pawns. I just don't know. Within 3 moves, the king gets over here. Can't see how that can work. And we need to be careful of our knight getting trapped as well, so the knight probably has to come out. You know, the bishop can come back as well. The bishop could even maybe come this way. So this is a tough one. It looks so simple. Like it's not that complicated a position, but what is the idea? Am I missing something really obvious? I mean, I've been looking at this for almost 15 minutes. Like an entire rapid game. It's crazy. So, bear with me here. If we do this move, I mean the rook technically can go here, here, or here. I think. Then maybe we just start pushing the pawns, because the rook's sort of cutting off the king. And temporarily, white can never move the rook off the back rank because of the threat of mate. But they can bring the king here. But that's still mate if we leave the knight here. Okay. So maybe we just cut off the king and then push these pawns? I don't know, that's the best I've got. Or maybe rook here first. Which I think forces this move. And then the rook's kind of frozen there. And then maybe we push the pawns. Okay, I'm going to try this. So now, I don't think we want to take, because that's just, we're just trading. So I think maybe this now. You know, let's say they create a space for the king. I'm going to try it. I can't see this, how this works. You know, we can check. Oh, hang on a sec, hang on. So here, here, let's say we come back. I guess here or here. We're threatening mate, but the rook just comes back. Or even a pawn move. That just seems worse than here. Okay, let's go for this. Nope. So, not that either. So I've missed something. I'm going to kick myself on this one. I know I am. going to be something really outrageously obvious. Knight move. Wow. Ah, I see. So this knight move threatens the fork, winning the rook. So that's how we win the bishop. Damn. Just did not see that. Okay. That's quite a cool puzzle, I would say. I should really be seeing that sort of thing. I'm normally pretty good at spotting forks. So our queen is hit. It's quite an odd position. So we're down, excuse me, we're down a piece as well. We're also got this pawn, which is sort of threatening almost to promote. This bishop isn't doing anything. Struggling a bit with this one as well. Candidate moves I'm seeing right now are just push or take. And neither of them seem to work. Take, take. some weird idea of take rook here. The knight sort of has to go here. Then we have this check. King here. We win the knight. And we're threatening a discovery on the king. But the king can just go somewhere. But it looks interesting. So I might go for that. Okay. Guess we could check the follow-up to that. So yeah, we take the knight, and then what's the best for black? A5. Yeah. They're kind of stuck. Can't move the rook. The rook is frozen. This pawn is falling. Can they not play this? Okay, then we just start worming the bishop in, I guess. B4. Yeah, so now this can't be stopped, potentially. I think that's probably the idea. Okay. Quite like that puzzle as well, quite a good one. So the threat here is this move, which would allow white to gain a queen. So we have check. In fact, that not just checkmate. Oh, no, it's not. Damn, I should have taken more time on that. Yeah, they can just block it. So look here. Oh, we also just have this check. Oh dear. Just rushed that one a bit too much. 8 and 1. Shocking. Shocking, shocking, shocking. Come on, let's get improving here. So our bishop could have been taken. They didn't want to do for some reason. We have this check, which allows the taking of the bishop, but then our queen's potentially coming in, probably here. They can block. Not sure about that. So we're currently down a piece. We've lost a knight somehow. If queen here, defend the bishop, then this is a bigger threat, perhaps. Oh, got to bear in mind as well, this unleashes the queens against each other. So if they take here, they lose the queen. Yeah, okay. So on this, they probably have, well, they're stuck. They're going to lose a queen. Take the bishop. Oh, we're in check. Okay, so probably knight here. Maybe even pawn here. That's a double attack, which means we're picking up more material. But is our queen getting trapped? I don't think so. This bishop is stuck anyway. This knight is stuck as well. Both pinned to the rooks. So I think we can just take... Yeah. The most appealing move to me is this. But if you consider everything, like what about some weird tactic here? King takes. Not really seeing that. Like, the queen is just a monster on these light squares, which I feel we don't have if we do this. And this light squared bishop isn't able to help. It's kind of stuck where it is. I'm going to try this. So, potentially we have en passant. Yep. Cool, 2 in a row. We can start. Do a comeback. This is interesting. So, I'm looking at this. Force to queen trade. Check. I'm not sure where the king wants to go. I don't know, let's say here. Potentially we're stopping this pawn from pushing by moving the bishop here. But then they can bring their knight here to stop our pawn from pushing. Can also potentially check with the bishop, although we need to be a bit careful. The other candidate move is to push the pawn first. This pawn cannot be pushed currently. Well, it can, but then sort of trading pawns. There's also this check to consider. And this one. Ooh. That's kind of nasty. I think we have to play bishop here. They can come back again here. We have to go this way, and then that's mate. So I think we've got a mate threat here. So I feel like it has to be this. And now we need to calculate. Maybe now we push. Because the king can stop this pawn. And if they take the bishop, we're just queening. They're not fast enough. Yep. Let's keep the run going. So the white king is clearly getting checkmated here somehow. I think that has to be the solution here. We're down a lot of material, like a queen and a piece. So it has to be a checkmate. So we just sort of look at the squares that are covered currently. Around the king. So that's kind of interesting. I feel like we don't want the king to run away this way, so probably needs to be a move that covers that square, which I'm struggling a bit to see. Like, I don't even see a move that can do that. Both of these knights are hanging as well. What is going on? Okay, so if the king does go this way, these squares are currently covered. And this one. And then knight here, cover these squares. So maybe we do force the king this way. I think we have to, it has to be a check. we can't allow white to move, I think. So this is an option. And if they come this way, I think we can do that. That works again. So this is more appealing. This moves. Why does that not work? Oh, the king can take the knight. So here takes. So I think it has to be this. Yep. Wow, that's kind of scary. So if we can survive this attack, we win. Well, actually, material is equal. So if we take the bishop, the queen can take. You have to go here. But we end up down in exchange, assuming we don't get checkmated. So the other option is to just run the king straight away. I'm sort of looking at moving the king here, but that is... I think we lose material that way. Like here, bishop here, rook here, takes, 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 king here. I don't know. Two rooks are technically better than a queen, I guess. Hello there. How you doing? So the other option, run the king this way. Just ignore all this. Because in a weird way, the bishop's sort of getting in the way of these three pieces right now. Let's just leave it there. And the other option is take the bishop, which I think that's worse. So can we run? Like, what is the threat? My ELO is, well, it depends what you mean. Puzzle ELO is 2726. My rapid ELO on chess.com is like 12 something, 12:30. I'm trying to improve that right now. Probably, I would say about 1300, 1400 maybe, don't know. What about yourself? Okay, I'm going to try this. Don't like the look of this. Don't like the look of this. Not seeing any other candidate moves. So, okay. So we should have taken, I guess. I mean, can they not just take here? But okay, so then what, we block? Okay. Kind of interesting. Want to have a look at that. So our idea is a draw. Rook h4. What is this? Like, I didn't even consider that move as being white's follow-up to that. So anyway, apparently a draw, fair enough. And then this. What's wrong with... Okay, that doesn't work. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay. We're up a bishop. I miscalculated that. Like, for some reason thought this was sort of two rooks versus a queen. Sort of forgot about this bishop. Okay. So we're in check. I think we have 3 candidate moves. Like, blocking here doesn't make a lot of sense. So, essentially, 2 of these moves are losing, or drawing, and 1 of them is winning. So, I'm guessing... How do we get out of this? Like, it's probably going to be perpetual check, and there's a way of getting out of it somehow. Like, if we move here or here, the queen probably has to check. Well, actually, this is hanging as well. So if we go here, can check here. Maybe we can then block. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, they didn't check. Hi there. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you. Trying to get my puzzle rating up. It's taking a bit of a dive. That's good. Good to hear it. So our king's still kind of exposed. Do we want to run this way? Or do we now have something? Do we have a check? We do. That would seem like the most logical move, I guess. Like, develop with tempo. Get another piece over to the queen side to defend. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure they had to do that. Or is there forced mate for us? Apparently, yeah. So if we... Oh. Well. Yeah. They're losing material. Yeah, okay. Fine. So this check is appealing. I'm just going to check to see if there's anything else. So what's the material right now? Our knight's hanging. It's equal. The king here. I mean, this is a bit risky as well. They can block like this. And then... No, they can't. They can take. Right, okay. So they have to go... Oh, probably here, because we have a check otherwise. Or a fork, potentially. Yeah. But after this, then what? Okay, I'll play it. I think it has to be right. I don't see anything else. So now, our knight's still hanging. There's a discovery threatened on our queen. So here takes. This is defended 3 times. We have 3 attackers. What was the idea? The queen takes. Knight here. Threatening the bishop. But takes. Yeah, I don't know. So here takes. Queen here. I'm not seeing what our follow-up is. The queen's covering here. How about just takes here first? Rook takes. Hit the queen. Don't know where the queen's going. I'll say here. And our bishop's hanging. Hmm. Can't see that working. So I'm back to a night move, I think. What's your ELO? I'm sort of trying to play people around about my level. But if you're within 100 points or so, yeah, sure. As long as you're up for rapid. I'm just focusing on rapid right now. I just can't see this one. 1300. Yeah, that'd be fine. Let me, I guess, challenge you. What's your name? Name of your account? GM Shadows. How do I challenge people? Okay. I think I found you. You okay with 1510? Rated? I'll send a challenge anyway, if you want. Cool, let's go. First game of the stream. It's actually only the second game. Okay, you're gonna have to make a move. Cool. That's not a move you see very often. Very interesting. Don't think I've ever been in this position before. After 4 moves. That's quite nice for black. You're getting developed quickly. I've never seen this before. Okay. Don't know, I'm a bit scared. Not used to this sort of, okay. I think you had a better move there. Sort of spotted it after I played. Yeah, I think maybe if you played the last move, that might have been really good for you. It's still good, I think. Maybe. It's a scary position for me. Not quite sure who's better. Hmm. Hmm, tricky. You're making me spend my time. I guess this attack just doesn't work for me. And I'm in danger of losing my queen. Gonna have to speed up. I mean, maybe I missed something there. I couldn't see how that worked at all. And that looks like a good move. Oh, you resigned. Okay, good game. That was a tough game. You played really well there. Like I thought you were winning a couple of points there. Let's have a look. So here, okay, it was, yeah, you were winning slightly there. I thought you had something. Bishop there, really. Yeah, so that, I think that just drops a pawn. Oh, I made a mistake there. No, that doesn't drop a pawn. Here, I should have played bishop here. I guess, yeah. Okay. Sort of makes sense. But here, yeah, you just dropped the pawn there. But at some point soon, I thought you had something. So I thought you had this, but maybe you don't. It seems to think that's okay for me. Yeah, I guess I just defend it. Yeah, okay. Other than that, though, I think you played really well. Bishop h4. Excuse me. Ah, right, okay, so... Yeah, that would force your bishop back. This bishop was so annoying the whole game. It was a really nice piece for you, I thought. But this would have forced you to go back. Probably. King here? Not sure. But it says the best move now is for you to go back. So I should have played that. I decided to just take the knight off. Yeah. Okay, I blundered. So this is where you had your chance. Don't know if you're still there, but I'm just going to keep the analysis of this going. So I should have just developed my bishop. So what's the problem with this? You can take. Of course you can. Because if I take back, you skewer my queen. Yeah. Saying that's the best move for me. Then... Oh, okay. So I sack. It's like a knight and a pawn instead. So yeah, this is -1. Not sure. You've got more activity. I'm still a bit underdeveloped, but I've got the bishop pair, and hopefully get castled the next move. But you're just keeping the initiative. Queen e4, really. Go back into the line of sight. It's kind of crazy. It's repeating. And then double up the attack on the bishop. I don't have time to get castled. I think if I had one more move, I'd be fine here. My king's just stuck. But that almost wins material, not quite. Okay, so I end up just, the king ends up here. Yeah, so that was the best chance for black, but I mean, I'm not sure either of us would have found half of that, to be honest. Especially this sort of defense. This move, for me. And that was just a blunder, yeah. But black didn't see it, and then I'm now +2. So let's see how I... Okay, that wasn't right. Knight d2. Wow. Is the idea to castle queenside? Like block the bishop so that I can get castled. What's the idea here? No, castle kingside. Is it because I want to play something like this? So black's getting to break in before me, then I play f3. f4, wow. I don't think I would have played like this. Like, this is apparently just completely solid for white and winning. The king's kind of weak. Down a pawn. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to play like that, I think. So I went for this. Should have just retreated here, apparently. Yeah, so my idea here was this blocks your bishop temporarily, weakens your king. So this sort of back and forward kind of worked out okay. Knight h4, so I should have stopped. What's happened here? Where are we? Yeah, so here I should have played this. It's kind of interesting. And then I get rid of this white squared bishop. Yeah. see how that would be better now. I decided to take instead. It's not much worse. Still okay. And then I didn't see this idea. I went for that now. Trade. And yeah, I think you just missed this idea. However, I think you played very well now. King F1, really. Like, this is just defending everything. Two really good moves by my opponent there. And I just bailed out. It's like, I don't see anything here. But that just is the wrong idea. So I should have played King F1. What? So I just leave this sort of locked up. I was... Yeah, so I saw the tactic of this, winning my queen. I didn't consider moving the king. Apparently that's best. And then, best for you is to try and trade off the knight, I guess. Yeah, I guess you don't really want to push. Well, what's wrong with this? It's the best move, apparently. It's changed its mind. But then, this is what I wanted to get in. Yeah, okay. So I didn't spot that I could do this. I just thought, this isn't working. I'm going to lose my queen if I allow this, so I just retreated. Didn't like playing it, but you found a very good move. Yeah. So it looks like maybe doubling up the rooks is best. Yeah, and that's sort of going in the wrong direction. So I should have now castled. I did not like the look of that at all. Like, okay, I guess my king's better here than here, but I'm removing an attacker. I guess the rook comes here. Okay. Can understand that. But this came with a big threat, which my opponent just didn't see. And at that point, the best move actually was to sack the queen. That's kind of crazy. Oh, actually it's not a sack. So I'm up an exchange at the end. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is just, well, I should have played Queen F3. Yeah, I guess get off the line of the rook. Fair enough. It was a good game. Enjoyed that. Quite a tough one. Yeah, for the game. I'm gonna go back, do some more puzzles. Oh god, it's this one again. So we know that's the right move, and then we don't know what to do. So, this discovery is threatened. We've got to do something. I'm just not seeing what the follow-up is after takes. But I don't see what else to do here. Like if we allow this discovery on the queen. So it's either has to be a queen move, or I think knight here. I've looked at this already. Don't like the look of that. I'm gonna go for this. Okay, gonna give up on this one. It is a knight move. Wow, okay. Maybe knight here? No. Guess this would block the discovery. Counterattack the queen. Right, okay. Now what? I looked at this. But how is this winning? I don't get it. That's -4. Really? I mean, I win a pawn. So we're up 2 pawns. I think that's a tough one to see that. See that this is winning after like 10 moves. Not a fan of puzzles like that. Kind of tricky to... Because most puzzles are like a checkmate or win material. So when you see a position that's like, maybe it's winning, you always think you've missed something else. Like you've missed a better move or something. And it causes you to spend a bunch of time looking for stuff that isn't there. Kind of annoying. Right, so this one, materials equal. This check appeals immediately. Our queen is under fire. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else. I'm not sure what the follow-up is, but I'm going to try this. Okay. Do we want to do this and then rook here? Where are we going? if we go this way, like this is all blocked off, right? So if we go on this side, there's maybe a slight danger our queen's going to get chased around, maybe even trapped at some point. Like I had thought maybe we can pick up this pawn, big one here and then here, but then this rook swings back over, you know, do we offer a queen trade? I don't know. This seems a bit tricky. I mean, this is the most forcing move, but, you know, are there any other options? Like, what's our plan? Oh, the rook can't block here, actually. Okay, that's made the difference for me. The bishop is covering here. But now, what is the plan? Like, I don't see how we could attack the king now. This hangs this pawn. But maybe this. It's the threat of mate, which, well, actually it's not mate. But it sort of forces the king somewhere. But, you know, this comes. Not sure. We can't play that anyway. It just hangs the rook. Oh, maybe bishop here. Okay. With this idea. Yeah. That's a much better square for the bishop. Let's try that. Okay. Wow, that's only 2300. That's kind of tricky. So this knight's hanging. Our king seems fairly safe right now. Like, I can't see any immediate killing blow for white. So maybe we can take this knight, threaten this. Some sort of idea of opening up this bishop. That seems risky. So I guess these are the only two moves I'm seeing right now. I guess we have a check here. Knight takes. I'm not sure about that. I mean, I don't see anything else. Okay. I guess we just take the bishop. Although this is also a move. No. So I'm just a bit worried about this sort of idea. But I think it's okay. Yeah. So now potentially we take this. That's kind of a cool one. I think I'm going to do one more, and then I might call it for now. Might stream again later, I'm not sure yet. So let's see if we can get one more. So, I mean, this is incredibly appealing. Only move is this. And I think potentially we're just winning material here. So the idea is this, picking up the knight. Our bishop is currently hanging. So maybe we take this bishop first. So they found a way to just go down and exchange. Which is fair enough. Okay, so gonna leave it there for now. Not the best session ever. Like, we started at 27:50-ish, 27:45, something like that. So we've dropped a bit. The first few puzzles were just disastrous. I feel like we've come back a little bit. Starting to wake up a bit. Had a nice game with a viewer, Gem Shadows. Enjoyed that. So yeah, gonna call it there, guys. Thanks to everyone who watched and interacted in the chat. That's always much appreciated. And yeah, take care, everyone. See you again soon. Bye for now.